Good morning to all. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to solve the NPTEL Cloud Computing Week 6 Assignment 6, which last date is 5 March 2025. Okay, now let's start to solve the questions. Yeah, you can see guys here 5 March 2025. There are 10 questions and we will try to attempt the 10 question one by one. Let's start the first question here. The first question says that modification threats on a cloud security. Modification threats in a cloud security is an example of four options and fields. Out of the four options, we can choose the best options are disruptions and usurpations. Disruptions and usurpations. Okay. Why we choose the disruptions and usurpations? You can see, guys, because what is a disruption? Disruption is a type of attack that aims to interpret or degrade the availability of functionality of a system. Okay, it's a type of attack that aims to interpret or degrade the availability or functionality of a system. And what is usurpations? It involves unauthorized control over a system or its resources. Involves unauthorized controls over a system or resources. Okay. So another thing is that if you choose usurpations, threats occur when an attacker gains unauthorized control over a systems, modifies data to manipulate operations. Modification threats fit to the category because they after integrate the cloud systems. That's why we choose the two options. Okay. Question number one, option C and option D. Moving to the question number two. Which of the following is or are examples of a passive attack? Not a active, what is a passive attack? Passive attack means what type of traffics are there? That is called 2C traffic analysis. Okay. What is traffic analysis? What happens in a passive attack? It involves monitoring and gathering information without altering system resources. So traffic analysis is a classic passive attack when attackers observe communication patterns, infer sensitive details, replay and masquerade are active attack. Okay. So you can choose the traffic analysis is an example of a passive attack. So two option C would be the right answer. Moving to the question number 3. Interception is an attack on integrity. Interception is an attack on integrity. It is a false statement. It is a false statement because interception attacks such as apostrophising target confidentiality rather than integrity. Integrity attacks involve the unauthorized modification. Unauthorized modification of data where interception focus on unauthorized access. That's why it is a false statement. Moving to the question number 4. Statement 1 and statement 2 statements are given. IDS means intrusion detection system scans the incoming message and creates alters when suspected scan or attacks are in progress. Statement 2 authentications is the identification of legitimate users. Okay, so here statement 1 and statement 2 we can consider both statements are the two statements. Both statements are the two statements. We can make a detailed analysis of that. IDS is a monitoring system. IDS is a monitoring system, means intruder detection system is a monitoring system that detects potential security threats and alerts administrations. Authentication ensure only the legitimate user can access the resources. Okay. So both the statements are true statements. Okay. Once again, I'm saying statement 1 is true because an IDS monitoring network traffic for suspicious activity and generate alert when potential threats are detected. Statement 2 is true because authentication is the process of verifying identification of users, ensure that they are legitimate. So both the statement you can choose, consider as a true statements. Moving to the question number 5. Moving to the question number 5. Injection attack. Injection attack is malicious re-engineering of web services. 1C. Loading is attacker sending the huge amount of requests to a certain services and causing the denial of services. So one option B and the third option three is the one option C. One option C introduce the malicious code to the change occur in the executions. And the two option A, that is called flooding, is attacker sending the huge amount of requests to a certain services and causing denial of services. And the third one, metadata WSDL spoofing attack, means malicious re-engineering of web services metadata description. So one option C, two option A, and three option D. Which one? This is option B. You can choose B. Injection attack first. Injection attack means what? Injection attack means here. Injection attack, you can choose. The option C, then two, option A, and three, option D. Got it. Moving to the question number 6. Recovery time objective RTO represents the period time allowed for completion execution of the task. Is it a true statement? It is not a true statement. We can also explain why we cannot consider as it is a true statement. Recovery time objective represents the period of time allowed for the completion of execution of task. It is a false statement because recovery time objectives, what it defines the maximum allowable time. It is the maximum allowable time to restore a system after a failure, not execution time. It is missing the execution time. It is not an execution time. It is a maximum allowable time to restore a system. Okay. So recovery time objective is the maximum acceptable time to restore a system or service after failure. Okay. So the statement RTO with the tax execution time. So 6, option B would be the false statement. Moving to the question number 7. We can choose one or more options. The correct statements for necessary and sufficient condition for detection of inheritance conflict each or are. Inheritance conflict means sufficient condition, current entry role, and at least one exit role forms conflicting pair. Okay, this is option A. Correct statements. Statement B, current role is senior, at least one. No. 7. Option C. Necessary condition, current entry role is a senior to at least one exit role, definitely. Necessary condition, at least one exit role. So option A and C. We can choose option A and C. Why we choose option A and C? Necessary conditions for inheritance conflict to occur, the current entry role must be senior to at least one exit role. Other options are incorrect because they either misrepresent the sufficient condition or do the not accurate describe the necessary conditions. Okay. Then you can choose both A and C. Why you choose as correct statements? Inheritance conflicts arise when role hierarchies create unintended access rights. A sufficient condition involves conflicting entry and exit roles. Sufficient condition involves entry and exit role, while necessary conditions requires that the entry role is senior. That's the correct answer is option A and option C. We choose A and C. Moving to the question number 8. Which of the following is the hypervisor risk associated with virtual machine escape? Which rough hypervisor that hides itself from normal malware detection system? Okay, this one. And another one is rough hypervisor that creates a cover channel to dump unauthorized code. 8, option B and D. We'll try to explain why these two options we choose Just a minute. We choose these two options because rope hypervisor that hides itself. Option B. I'm explaining about option B. Rope hypervisor that hides itself means a malicious hypervisor can evade detection by security tools, allowing attackers to control being or without being noticed. Then what happened to the option D? Rope hypervisor with the convert channel. Attackers can create hidden communication pathways to exploit data or inject malicious code. Okay, attackers can create hidden communication pathways to exfiltrate data or inject malicious code. That's why I choose two the correct options, option B and option D. Moving to the question number 9. In fault tolerance, replication is the duplications of a critical components of a system with intention or increasing reliability of the systems using the usually in case of a backup or fail system. Yes, it is a true statement. It is a true statement. Why we consider it as a true statement? Because replication, it involves creating duplicates of critical components to ensure system reliability, availability in case of a failure. You got it? Then in fault tolerance, replication refers to duplicating critical components such as server, database, network parts to ensure system reliability. System reliability. If one component fails, the replicated backup can take over, minimizing downtime, ensuring continuity. This is the key strategy of the high availability of systems and disaster recovery plan. So this is we consider as a true statement. Moving to the last question. Which of the following is open source tools is or are used to retrieving, okay, to retrieve or retrieving web pages in Amazon forms? That is wget. Wget, where is wget? Option A is the wget. Why you consider it will be the wget? You can see a wget is a command. It is a command line tool for retrieve files and web pages from the internet. What about the others? hping, ipconfig, nmap are not used for retrieving the web pages. Only retrieving the web pages, we can choose wget. Okay. What is hping? Hping is a network tool for packet analysis. Remember, hping is a for packet analysis. ipconfig used for network interface configuration. And what about nmap? nmap is the network scanning tool. Okay, so for retrieving pages, we consider wget. Yes or no? wget. I hope you understood all the questions and answer. So now we just verify our answer here. Question number 1. Just a minute. Question number 1, we can choose both options C and D considered. Question number 2 is C. Question number 3 is B. Question number 4 also C. Question number 5 B. Question number 6 also B. Question number 7, 2 option we choose A and C. Okay. Question number 8, we choose B and D. Yes, we choose B and D. Question number 9, true. Question number 10 is also true. Got it? Now we are going to submit the answer. Our answer are successfully submitted. Your answer are successfully submitted. Thank you for taking the week 6 assignment 6, guys. If you have any questions, any query, and if you are preparing for the exam, I hope you will do well. And if you have any doubts, you may put your comments or question in my comment box of YouTube channels. And if you subscribe my channel, then you will be happy so that the other people can be benefited and get knowledge about this. So till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.